Hi, my name is Bryce Ballinger, and today I will be doing an informative speech on why Nikola Tesla was the best scientist to ever live. Nikola Tesla was a Serbian-American, born in 1865, born in modern day today, which would be Croatia. In 1884, he moved over to America and worked under the well-known scientist Thomas Edison. He worked under Thomas Edison for a very short while because, as maybe many of you will not know, Thomas Edison was more of a businessman and a marketer than an actual scientist, seeing as how he stole almost all of his inventions from Nikola Tesla. And I will give you some facts about some of the things that Thomas Edison stole. Tesla was actually known for discovering things and then forgetting to write them down, while Thomas Edison was known for rushing to the patent office as soon as he heard one of his co-workers come up with something. Early in his career, Tesla was made a fool of by Thomas Edison, so the fallout ensued between those two, and a rivalry started to happen. While Edison's DC system required numerous power plants per square mile, Tesla's AC system was much more refined in conducting and transmitting longer distances and more electricity at a more consistent range. So Edison didn't like that, and he paid his co-workers to steal neighborhood cats and dogs and electrocuted them publicly just to prove that Tesla's AC system was not safe for household use. So Tesla was actually put down for that. And the Nobel, you might have ever heard of the Nobel Peace Prize winner called Henry Marconi. He used Tesla's previous work with radio waves to achieve his Nobel Peace Prize. So Tesla did not get credit for that once again. Radar, Tesla offered radar to the Navy in World War I, while the American Army was having such a hard time with the German U-boats. But Thomas Edison was head of the Navy Department at the time, so you can pretty much see how that worked out. And radar, Thomas Edison told the Navy that radar would never have a practical use. He was also the uncredited discoverer of X-rays, but he warned when X-rays were being first introduced into the Industrial Revolution in America. He warned people of the dangers of X-rays, but Thomas Edison, being the great scientist that he is, tested them on his co-workers without heeding the warning from Tesla, and actually one of his co-workers was the first to die from radio X-ray related cancer. So that was a good job. Tesla also held over 100 patents that contributed to the making of the transistor, which is pretty much the reason why today we have computers. So he'd also be the credit for every computer that is in the world today. Some of his other contributions are stuff like alternating current, radio, radar, X-rays. He was the first person to go to Niagara Falls and prove that hydroelectricity had a prominent use and would still have a prominent use in society today. He was a pioneer in cryogenics. If anybody knows what that is, he studied radio astronomy. He's the reason for remote controls at what we have today, neon lighting, and wireless communications. So pretty much Tesla created all these things and was never given credit for it. He spoke over 8 different languages. He could memorize and visualize entire device makeups without ever having to write them down. But later on in his career, he was diagnosed with what we would call today as being just completely insane. He often hallucinated and struggled to find reality in life. And he was found dead in a New York City hotel room in 1941, I believe. He was living off of milk and crackers. So that's what the greatest scientist to ever live, in my opinion, got for all of his hard work, was an early death in undeserving hotel room. So that's...
Nice.
I'm Bryce Ballinger, and this was my informative speech on Nikola Tesla.